Okay, so we've kind of shown now with Matt, you know, he gave us a little demonstration of what kind of shots he hits normally around the greens. And so now I'll kind of go through, you know, some of the stuff I try to teach with a lot of my lessons. And I think one of the most important things too is just be creative around the greens, especially how good of a player you are, Matt. There's not a whole lot that's wrong with your short game. It's just being more creative in situations that you might need this shot. So I've got a 9-iron here, and a lot of people usually don't take out a 9-iron around the greens, especially if you're pretty close to the flag. They usually go with a more lofted club, like a 56 or a 58, and sometimes can get you in trouble if you mishit it. So one of the things we can work on here is trying to utilize this little low shot and taking a little bit less club or a little bit more club, and just trying to keep it, you know, more controlled and decrease the error attack. So I've got a 9-iron here. I'm going to go to this front flag. So what I'm going to try to do is place it more in the back of my stance and keep my stance a little more narrow when I do this. And I'm going to keep the face pretty square to the target as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to shorten up my backswing a little bit. And so it's going to take a few times to get used to this, especially if you don't do it a lot. So especially if you're new to this, try to pick out a landing point and try to hit that spot every time. And then you're going to start to realize where to land the shot and how it's going to release to the flag. So I'll demonstrate one more time. And Matt, you can kind of see how I'm not really taking the club that far back.
Yeah,
and
it's a short little swing.
Yeah. It's like it decreases the amount of error that's in the shot, and it could ultimately, you know, help your game. Kind of explain to everyone what goes through your head when you step in the bunker.
Well, starting out hitting a bunker shot, I feel like it's really about point of entry and your angle of attack is some of the biggest things I think about. Which, I mean, it kind of depends on what type of sand you're playing in, the type of shot, as far as how the ball is going to come out. But I really just make sure in those cases I'm going to have an open stance kind of cut across it, and that helps get that ball up in there and let the bounce do the work.
So now I guess we'll kind of go through, you know, what's in your bag and kind of describe to the viewers what you play when you go out during the round. So.
Okay.
Go ahead and we'll bring that bag over here for them to see.
Start with the wedges and work my way up.
Sure.
So wedges, I got the Titleist Vokey SM5s. Those are probably also a little bit worn out. Just kind of wait until I get out of the desert here, getting those desert shots. But with the wedges, go 58, 54, 50.
Okay, that's a good size gap right there for your game, of course.
Yeah, I like having the 4 degrees in between. I really don't feel like you need a 60 degree in the back, because I don't see myself needing that much loft.
Good.
Then the irons, got the Titleist AP2 716s. This pitching wedge through 4-iron.
Okay.
I've got the Titleist 816 hybrid. That's a 19 degree.
Okay.
I got a Titleist 915 3-wood.
Okay.
Right at 15 degrees now. Then the TaylorMade M1 driver, I got it at 9.5 at the moment.